Welcome back to Inspire Me Higher. Today we're talking about something so important. Oh my goodness, self-love. Loving yourself isn't selfish at all. It's necessary. So let's dive in to 5 powerful ways you can express your self-love every single day. Step 1 is practice self-compassion. We're often our worst critics. Like we think so negatively about ourselves, and we're human. That's natural. That's normal because it's unfortunate. We shouldn't be doing this, but this is what we do as humans. We're always comparing ourselves to other people, and social media does not help it at all because on social media we only post the highlights, and that creates, comparison. And comparison really is the thief of joy. And if we're constantly comparing ourselves to other people, we're draining our energy and joy. We're often our worst critic, and it shouldn't be that way. We should speak to ourselves like we would speak to a friend, and with more positivity, not tearing ourselves apart. We got to remember to be kind to ourselves, because we're all doing the best that we can with what we have. We should replace negative talk with positive talk. Like instead of I'm not good enough or I can't do that, we could say I can do that, I can try it, let's try it. Being willing to try anything, you get points there. I'm gonna do my best, and you are worthy, I love you. I'll say that to myself, I love you, Tiara, you can do it. Just speak positivity over ourselves, because there's so much power in our tongue and what we say. We can manifest certain emotions just by what we say. Like there have been times at work where I've been so tired, and instead of saying I'm so tired at work, I'd say I got this. I got an energy boost. I got a second wind. And that helps me, and I really do get a second wind. But the moment I say I'm tired, I get more tired, and I'm just draining myself mentally. It's like we're manifesting our words are manifesting, we don't even realize it. Like by saying I can't do something, you never will do it. Like by saying I'm gonna be late, you have to be somewhere, and you say the words I'm gonna be late, you're gonna be late. But I'll say to myself, I'm gonna make it on time, I'm gonna have plenty of time to get there. And then next thing you know, I get all these green lights. It's just funny how we have a tendency to create reality through our words. And the second way is to set boundaries. I've spoke about this before in a previous video, but boundaries are important because boundaries are important to self-love, because it allows you to protect your energy. And it's important to say no to the things that drain you and yes to the things that uplift you. A part of this comes with getting to know yourself and getting to know what you like to do. What are your interests? What lights you up? Recognizing the people that you're around and which group of people lift you up, which group of people can drain your energy, and stuff like that. And you really have to be honest with yourself too in that, because we tend to be in denial a lot because we're so used to a certain thing, and that's normal. Like I've done that quite a bit in the past, and it's robbed me a lot of time, and that I will never be able to get back. That's why boundaries are important. Saying yes to a bunch of stuff, that's time that you're never going to get back. So time is valuable. Time is gold to me anyway. And weeks fly by, like Monday, next it's the weekend. So this life is short. So boundaries is a valuable thing. If something or certain people don't bring you peace, it's really not worth your time. It's not worth hanging around people who are gonna talk bad about you or treat you poorly. It's okay to walk away from those people. Or if you can't totally walk away, it's okay to minimize your time around them. You're worthy and deserve experiences and relationships that bring you joy. So, number 3, self-care rituals. It's important to take care of your mind body and soul. It's so important. Excuse me. Oh no. Excuse me. Self-care rituals is something that takes practice, especially if you're not used to doing nice things for yourself, but it pays off in dividends because it shows that you're willing to put yourself first, and that you love yourself and treat yourself, and how you treat yourself is how other people are going to treat you. So if you love yourself, people will love you for you. Sometimes, this was me growing up, like I was afraid. I didn't think I was worthy of buying myself new things. And it was uncomfortable buying things for myself and treating myself. I remember the first time I booked a massage for myself, I cried. I'm not gonna lie, I did cry because it was just something that I had never felt before. And it was so cathartic. And to feel that I was worthy of something like this, to pamper myself like that, you know, all the way from childhood, I didn't think I was worthy of things. And I had to break those limiting beliefs about myself and my low self-esteem that I had carried all through, grade school into high school. I had to learn to break those beliefs. Once we realize that we are worthy of nice things and good things, self-care, self-love comes naturally, I think. The fact that we are breathing bodies and we are still above ground and we can experience life just proves that we are worthy, because every day is not promised, and we could be gone tomorrow. And the fact that we woke up this morning allows us to know that we are worthy and we are loved. Yeah. Ooh, get me all emotional. Some examples of self-care could be like journaling, meditation, taking yourself out for a nice dinner. I've done this many times, and it does feel really nice to be able to do those things for yourself. Even routine pedicures, I do that. Or it doesn't even have to be that stuff. It could be anything that makes you feel good, anything that makes you, happy and just feel good in your skin. The more you pour into your own cup by loving yourself, the more you can pour into other people with the residual overflow of the love that you give yourself, People can feel the energy when you love yourself, and it's really an attractive attribute to have. It really is attractive because we tell people how we want to be treated by first how we treat ourselves. So if we treat ourselves like crap, it's giving other people the permission to treat us like crap. So it starts with you first. We have to remember that. Self-care isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. Number 4, celebrating your wins. Every small win matters. You finished a workout, you completed a program, you got out of bed this morning, even though you've got a big, busy day, that's a win. You showed up at the gym at 4 o'clock in the morning before work, that's a win. And all these little wins are just little stepping stones to a big win in a big way. And I think how you do the little things is also how you do the big things in life. So make your bed in the morning. If you make your bed in the morning, you're off to a great start already. That's a win. You have to acknowledge and appreciate the process, no matter how small, and always, always, always be thankful. Gratitude will get you so far in life. Which leads me into the 5th way to show yourself self-love, and that's gratitude. My favorite. Practicing gratitude is my favorite way to show self-love to myself. When you appreciate all that you have and all that you are, your self-love grows exponentially. Like, this helped me personally gain confidence in myself, recognize my self-worth, and accept me and all of my quirks. Like, I used to be very self-conscious about my body. I would be very self-conscious about what I wore, and I would try to fit in with other people. Once I started loving myself and accepting myself for who I am, I began to not care really. I mean, that comes with time, I think, and experience, not really caring what people think. I do think about others, but there's a healthy way of doing that, and there's an unhealthy way of thinking about others. And caring so much that you change your whole personality and who you are is never the answer, and it only creates misery for yourself, because you basically have this mask up and you have to keep up this facade for everyone, and it's exhausting, and eventually that mask is going to crack and you're going to show everybody who you are, and the people you've became friends with will see that mask fall and they'll be out the door, and you could fall into depression. And so why even bother with all that stuff in the beginning? Why not just be yourself from the start? You wouldn't have to experience all that stuff, you know? But maybe we just have to learn these things on our own, in our own path. Everyone's different. Everyone's journey is different. Gratitude is very important for me because it's helped me recognize that everything that I have is all temporary, and I'm just grateful to be alive, and I don't have to try to strive to get anything or prove myself to anybody. I challenge you, tomorrow morning, name 3 things when you wake up. Name 3 things that you're grateful for, and watch how your day goes. And watch your mindset shift into positivity, you know? So there you have it. It's 5 simple but powerful tips on how to express self-love. Which one will you try out this week? Let me know in the comments below. If this video lifted you up, please like, share with a friend, and subscribe for more videos like this. Keep shining, keep rising, and remember, you're worthy of love, just as you are. See you in the next video.